Hello, and welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Elizabeth Jordheim, who is the owner, stylist, and director at Serendipity Salon and Art Gallery. How are you, Elizabeth?
I'm very well. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you for being here. Elizabeth, you are here to talk to us about your new, well, not new, but
kind of new.
Kind of new. Tell us about your new Sunday, new-ish. How about newish?
We'll say newish.
Newish. I like newish.
Newish venture, yes.
Yes, your newest venture.
Yes, so we've started something new. It's called The Market at Serendipity. And it was in response to being asked to sort of take the reins from a previously going market. So the Orr Street Farm and Art Market went on for 14 years in the Wabash bus lot, and they ended their season in 2024. So about February of this year, I was asked to see if I would like to continue it. And to be very honest with you, I was not searching out a market to host, but I thought for a while, and it seemed like such a great fit for what I'm already doing. And all the things that were important about that market are also important to me and my business and my mission. And so I said yes, and we took it on.
Yeah. And this market is a Sunday market.
It is. Sundays 10 to 2.
Sundays 10 to 2. And so a great thing for people to come down on Sunday mornings and just kind of browse all the different vendors. And so tell us about what you have at that market. And we've got some footage running for people who are watching us on video. And if you're listening on the radio, this is one of the videos where you might want to make sure you catch it so you can see what kinds of things are happening at the Sunday market.
Thanks for saying that. I do think it's nice to have a visual of it because, you know, a lot of people, even from the inception of Serendipity itself, have been like, well, what is that place?
Yes.
And so we just do a lot of things there. We have 4 categories of vendors for the market: farmers and growers, artists and craftspeople. I'm getting stuck. Health, wellness, and beauty professionals, and prepared food makers. And we always have live music.
Yeah.
We have at least one food truck each time, and always a kids activity, and really it's an all ages activity, something interactive that people can do. You know, I'm an old art teacher, so I can't resist an opportunity for an art project. And yeah, it's just a very relaxed atmosphere, totally family friendly, and obviously free to attend. And
yeah. And it looks like indoor and out.
It's indoor and out. We open up our bar, so we have all varieties of drinks, hot and cold, and the most wonderful breads and baked goods. And now we're getting some really good brunch and lunch options for people. So Mother's Day was a great, fun party because lots of people downtown and coming in after church and having brunch or lunch. So we put out some tables and chairs for people. And
yeah, that's really nice. And for people who maybe don't know exactly where you are, explain to people where you are.
Yeah, it's not really hidden, but it's not really in your face either.
Yeah, it is.
So I say that we're between the Atrium and Ernie's or Artlandish Gallery and the Broadway Hotel. So we're tucked in a little, and I say tucked in because we have a kind of large patio out in front, and that's where some of the vendors set up, and then we have the gallery inside where a bunch of others set up.
So for anybody who knows where the Atrium is, that courtyard next door, that's you.
That's me.
With that lovely sculpture.
The orange and blue stainless steel sculpture. Yes.
Right in the middle. That's where Serendipity is. So that's where, that's the outside portion of where the market is. And then inside the doors, it's the inside portion. And maybe people don't know that your space, Serendipity, that's available to rent out. And you do all kinds of things in there. I mean, I've hosted all kinds of events in that space.
Yes, it is. It's an event venue. So we have a decent stage and a nice baby grand piano, and the acoustics are wonderful in there for speaking events and music. We have a bar, and in the front end of the store, the space. We have, our gift gallery where we have about 45 artists now. And so, hopefully it's obvious, but during the market, the shop's open as well. So we have, on average, 15 to 16 vendors at a time. That's about all I can fit for the market. And then the 45 artists that are also in the gallery. So you have lots of shopping options.
Yeah, there really are. So as far as the market goes, are you constantly taking vendors? Do you have a set, okay, so you are taking vendors.
Yes,
okay.
So it's kind of a rolling thing. We decided to really extend the season since I have the indoor option. We started April 6th and we're going to go through December 14th. So it's, a big chunk of the year. And almost every Sunday we'll be taking off for June 8th for Art in the Park and I believe it's October 5th for Midmo Pride Fest.
Okay.
Those are huge events and we want to be able to support those while they're happening. But otherwise, open every Sunday, and there are 16 stalls available. So I have a lot of spaces to fill, and, we do have openings still.
Okay.
So people are allowed to choose their dates. They can come once, they can come 10 times, 20 times, all the times.
That's
and
great.
People are doing a big variety of options, whatever works for them. And so the market changes each week. You'll see some of your regular solid people, but then, new people each time too.
That's great. So how can people get in touch with you if they want to get a space?
I think the safest way is email ej.serendipity@gmail.com.
Okay.
The website has all kinds of information, serendipityssalonandgallery.com. I think that's it. But yes, please contact me as a vendor and just please come as a guest.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. And that's Sundays from 10 to 2?
10 to 2 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay. Sundays from 10 to 2. So pop down and say hi to Elizabeth when you're there.
Please.
And visit all the vendors. And we look forward to that just going on for a long time. Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, helping us get the word out.